hats off to Texas Southern. I thought they played a phenomenal game and just have a ton of respect for their program and their coach, obviously a Rice alum, and really have a lot of respect for what she's doing. She's doing a great job. So excited about where our team's going. Coming off a 9 p.m. game at Signet Austin, one-day turnaround, one day off, and then coming back on the home court at 7 o'clock. I thought our team did a great job of moving forward from that game and learning and growing as a team, and just really proud of how they continue to progress.
Coach, you seem to pour it on more in the second half, down the stretch.
Can you start over?
I'm sorry. I've seen the girls seem to pour it on more in the second half, started coming down a little quicker, even in cutting the score down. It seemed like early they would mount, and you also have to come back and they'd mount another.
Yeah, you know what? It's funny you brought that up because I actually feel like that's one of our biggest areas of growth tonight. Is sometimes when we get behind, we have such a great group of girls. They're afraid to make mistakes sometimes. And tonight you didn't see any fear. They just were incredibly focused and locked in. And any adjustments we made, they came out and just did a fantastic job of that. So probably our biggest area of growth is down at the half, down in the fourth quarter, and just continue to battle back and execute. So proud of that area of growth.
Thank you.
Coach, you can continue to see growth, especially in overtime when it pretty much went back and forth. You talk about fight, but also what I saw from the sidelines was the effort that was done on the defensive end, right, to make stops, which is what you've been preaching all season. And tonight I actually saw that up close.
Right. As we're continuing to find ourselves offensively, our defense it continues to improve and step up each night and give us a chance. And we've got post players in there battling against 6'4", and they're 6 foot, and not quite as strong physically, but man, they battled, and really proud of the effort that they had on the court. Didn't back down physically, and again, like you said, just played incredibly hard.
Coach, you're getting ready to go in conference schedule. Get pretty quick.
Yes,
what do you think you need to work on to prepare for that conference schedule in Conference USA?
Well, actually, what we've worked on really hard in the second half is one of the things we've worked on all year is valuing the basketball. Sometimes when you don't want to make a mistake, you'll make a mistake because you're hesitating on making decisions. So we've been working really hard on that in practice, and we went from 10 turnovers at the half to 4, I believe, in the second half and overtime together. And so that's an area that we got to continue to improve. We've got some great defensive teams in the league, and they're going to really put some pressure on us, and we got to be able to value the ball.
What are your thoughts on Gabby Stanton's three-pointer to tie the game? Just her shooting in the fourth quarter overall.
Gabby's been putting a lot of time in extra, and you can just feel her confidence growing. Really proud of the way she's a freshman, that's really starting to not play like a freshman. And that's hard, especially here at Rice, because the academic load is pretty significant. And so she's really handling a lot of things at once and doing a fantastic job of that. And so I think, it was neat to see her have that moment because she has put the work in, and as her confidence continues to grow, you want players to have that successful moment where they can say, hey, all this is paying off, and really enjoy the game. That's what we wanted her to do.
Rain seems to be settling in and pretty much separating herself from everyone else for what she needs to do for the team to be successful. And tonight she pretty much put a lot of effort on both ends of the floor. Let's talk about her contribution.
Absolutely. Shawnee's learning to play both ends, as you said. And, she's really had some great offensive nights for us, and tonight she had a tough matchup and a lot of the night, and really worked hard defensively and staying locked in. One of the things we talk about a lot is failure recovery. If we make a mistake, how do we respond to that? And, tonight when offensively we didn't have things go our way, we got back and recovered well, and Shawnee was a big piece of that because she has a tendency to be really hard on herself. And she got back and worked really hard on the defensive end tonight. We're proud of that.
Talking about the matchup, her effort at attempting to guard, or at least slow down TSU's Jasmine Parker. Tonight let her get into a rhythm early, but when she did get into it, Rain just never backed off. She was like, well, okay, I got to do what I got to do, and force her to work on the defensive end.
Sure, and again, that just reiterates what we talked about is the team did not quit, and not an individual person, not the team as a whole, is just to continue to fight, and Shawnee did that, against a great player. I remember her when I was at Maryland and we played them in the Islands in the Thanksgiving tournament, and she's a very good player. So I thought Shawnee did a nice job of not backing down and continuing to try to work to defend her.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good holiday.
Appreciate y'all being here. Yeah.